Hello and welcome to 18 WJTS in.form. We are honored to have in the studio with us some former Marines, but I guess once a Marine, always a Marine.
Yes.
So is it wrong to say you're a former Marine?
Exactly.
We have Marines in the studio with us.
Exactly.
Members of the SILD, the Southern Indiana Leathernecks Detachment, who are here to talk about the big golf tournament that they've got coming up and how you can help. And they also would like to be talking about the Marine Corps Ball, which is their birthday, coming up in November, but you need to be getting ready for these things now. Gentlemen, welcome to the show. We have with us, first of all, the Assistant National Vice Commandant, and that is Dave Englert.
Thanks, sir.
And we also have joining us the Junior Vice Commandant, and that is Pat Moriarty. Gentlemen, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
All right, let's talk about once a Marine, always a Marine. Right?
Exactly.
I guess, was that an insult when I did
was.
that? Okay. Because
It is to me. I don't care about everybody else, but it is to this Marine.
Well, I did not mean to do that, Marine.
Sure.
Okay, let's talk about your golf scramble you have coming up, first of all, because that's coming up quickly, October 9th.
I tell you what, we have a damn good time.
Yep.
We got a lot of good things on order to happen that day. We could take a few more teams. We're pretty full, but we could probably squeeze one in.
Okay.
But
What you're really needing is sponsors.
what we really need, since this is our only fundraiser for the year, now that we're in the world we are, we couldn't have our 5K for the last couple of years, so this is our only fundraiser. So yes, we need financial support to help us do the things that we do for our veterans and their families.
What kind of
So,
financial support? What are you looking for people to do? Sponsor holes or just say,
sponsor
"Here's some money"?
holes,
Okay.
or if they want to just put some money into an account. We have a separate account for postage to mail stuff off with. All kinds of different things that we use the money for. Of course, most of it's in a general pot, and we just take out of the general pot. You can donate it that way, or donate it in honor of somebody at the golf scramble, something like that. So.
And you do have a hole-in-one, and you have a sponsor of that.
Yeah, Kraft Bartley's been with us. This is our 10th anniversary for the scramble, and Kraft Bartley's been with us every year, and he's only had to pay it out once. So.
Okay. So
that was 2 years ago.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
so it can be done.
It can be done.
That's the proof. Then you win. If you get a hole-in-one, you get $10,000. Right?
Yes, minus taxes.
Well, of course, obviously. Where is the golf scramble held?
I call it Muni.
Okay.
Buffalo Trace.
Trace.
Buffalo. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, once
I'm
it
old
has a name,
school.
once it's Muni, it's always Muni. Okay. Yeah, but it is Buffalo Trace.
Yep,
Is where it is
Buffalo
held.
Trace.
Okay.
Yeah, just go to the water tower and take a right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and you'll find it. It's right there. Okay. And so you are needing sponsors. If somebody
Yes.
wants to make a contribution, if a company out there or an individual would like to help out the Marine Corps League, who do they contact? What do they do?
Well, they can call me, or they can mail it to our post office box here in town. My number is 812-631-3671. Our address is P.O. Box 184, Jasper, SILD Marines. That's all you have to do is put SILD,
Okay.
P.O. Box 184, Jasper, and we'll get it and put it to use.
They could also show up at a parade, because you guys are always the color guard for almost every parade I ever MC. So,
Well,
Wasn't that
we
fun?
tried that. Yeah. This year, actually, we had active duty Marines down from Terre Haute this year for the Herbfest parade, so that was pretty awesome.
I thought they looked younger than you
Yeah.
guys. Okay.
Everybody looks younger than us guys nowadays.
That's a
but-
good point.
Yeah, on the golf scramble, if somebody needs the information on how to become a sponsor and everything, it's all on our website, sildmarines.com. Just click on golf scramble, and there's actually a sponsor letter that explains what we do with the money and how to send it in and everything.
Our tax ID,
Yeah.
Okay.
all that.
It's
all
all-
that.
A
It's
lot
all
of what
there.
we're talking about today, you can find out more information by going to
Absolutely.
sildmarines.com.
Yes.
Correct.
Well, that's really simple.
It is.
Okay. I thought you guys would make things even more complicated than they already
We
are.
try not to for you civilians.
Well, thank goodness. Okay. What do you do with the money from the golf scramble? And
my.
really, I guess from
My
the money
goodness.
you raise throughout the year.
Oh my. Oh
Yes.
my.
We do. We've been helping out a lot of our local veteran families that have been in need. There's been things like house fires, deaths in the family. We also support Honor Flight, Wounded Warrior. We've done care packages. We support our state scholarships. And the list just goes on and on and on. We do Wreaths Across America.
Yeah.
We do the Sergeant Mack Memorial Fund. That's also a wreath program at the National Cemeteries. So, I mean, we could sit here and list. I'm the paymaster for the detachment. I'm always writing out checks to somebody in need. So,
Lucas Place, the veterans housing down in Evansville, Lucas Place 2. We help with those guys. We've helped the individuals out in that place needing boots to go to work or something like that. We've helped with that kind of stuff. Veterans, whatever a veteran would need.
And really, not always Marines.
Correct.
It's whatever branch it happens to be.
Correct.
Right.
Okay.
We've all signed a dotted line, so.
Okay. Now, while we're kind of on the subject of money that you give to, one thing you guys are always instrumental in is the honor flight. But because of the current situation in the world, and things change as we go, it's going to be held in a different way, I guess. You're doing more of a...
Right. Well, they haven't been able to have a flight in a couple of years now with COVID and everything. So Pat O'Keefe, who has been the head honcho for our part in the honor flight, let me know that October 23rd at Vanderburg 4-H Fairgrounds, they're going to set up all the veterans who've been scheduled but haven't been able to go, and they're going to set them up, and they'll do like a drive-by parade with them and everything.
Shout out to them.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
shout out, beep your horns,
Yeah,
wave to
yeah,
them. Okay.
exactly.
And just everybody lines up and goes, oh, that's great.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
great. So
Yeah.
it's still going to kind of be held. It's just going to be an honor drive,
Right.
Right.
not the honor flight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
All right, now, you guys have a birthday coming up. Not
Hoorah!
you guys
Yes.
individually, but, well, I'm sure you also
Well,
have those
I
as well.
do plan
Yes,
on
you do
having
have a
at least
birthday.
one more.
Yes, we hope so. But the Marine Corps
Yes.
is 246 years old?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Now, November is when you have your ball, which well, that's a long way off. Why are they talking about it now? Because you need to make reservations.
Right.
Okay, first of all, what is the significance of your birthday? Why do you have to have a birthday? Because you guys are the best? Are you the oldest?
No, actually, we're the second oldest.
Okay.
However, by act of Congress, the Marine Corps is treated as the oldest branch of service by leading parades. Their colors are always first, and that was something that was made honorary. 246 years. The birthday of the Marine Corps is November 10th each year. We always try to hold our birthday ball the closest Saturday to November the 10th. This year it's at the Huntingburg Event Center. Tickets are online, and I bet you know what that web address is. It's sildmarines.com.
sildmarines.com.
And that's where you get your tickets. Tickets are $40 a piece. Online, there's $1 convenience fees, so it's $1 extra. It's $41 per person, but that gets you dining, dancing. You get to hang out with Pat and me.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll even take pictures with you if you
Yes,
want.
will you autograph things from
We will autograph pictures
There-
if that's your thing.
There will be a professional photographer there to
Yeah.
take pictures of you in your dress
Okay.
and uniform or suit and tie, whatever, group picture.
That's great.
Yeah.
And this isn't just for Marines. We have members from every branch of service attend, whether it's Air Force, Coast Guard, Navy. We even have a few Army dogs show up every once in a while. They dress like the horsemen of the apocalypse.
In their cavalry outfits.
But they look good, and everybody looks good. It's a great time.
And
Like,
it's
like
just-
Pat said, everybody signs on the same dotted line, so we don't care if you're Army or Air Force or Navy or whatever. We're there to have a good time, and we hope you come with us.
we want you to come party with us.
Now, this is more than really just like a dine and dance, because
Yeah.
this is in the tradition of military balls.
That's
That-
correct.
and I think that's something to point out. The feel is going to be different.
We have a very structured, traditional ceremony that we conduct, and that is conducted all around the world in some fashion by all Marines that day. So we have that. It lasts about 40 to 45 minutes. And then as a detachment, this is our 26th year as a detachment. So we'll be handing out awards and such for detachment purposes. And then we have a period where we honor our fallen comrades over the last year. So, yeah, there is a couple different places there where it's pretty shut up, sit back, and watch.
Yeah. Now, you have to have your tickets, though, early. So mid-October is what's the date on that? And it has to be done digitally. Remember, you got to go online and do this.
Yeah, you have to go online to www.sildmarines.com and click on the birthday ball, and then you just click on the link to pay online. That will terminate at midnight on, well, the night of October 22nd, because we have to have everything in by October 23rd. We won't be selling tickets at the door. We won't be going door to door selling tickets either. So the online is the only way you can get the tickets now.
Okay. So that's coming up November, again, the
November 6th is the
the
ball.
actual ball, but November 23rd,
October
22nd
23rd.
is really the
Yeah.
deadline. Get your tickets right now online.
That's right.
Okay.
You know, and this is the Huntingburg Event Center. It's a very nice venue out there. We have great audiovisual support.
We have a good meal coming
Okay.
from the Mill House.
Okay,
They're
excellent.
catering our meal this year. We got the Shattered Sound DJ. He's a Navy guy. We give him a lot of guff, but he's a dang good guy. And then
Even if he is Navy.
even if he is Navy,
okay.
Yeah.
somebody's got to give us a
Well,
ride.
especially if he is Navy. Yeah.
Okay.
So we love them all. But yeah, come out and enjoy it. You'll see our Marine Corps traditional ceremony for cutting of the cake and stuff, and then the commandant's message and all that. But and then we'll have a good time. I guarantee it.
Okay. And will you guys be doing Toys for Tots again this year?
You betcha. This
Okay.
is our 26th year doing that.
And that doesn't start until around Thanksgiving.
November-ish,
Okay.
November 1st. The first week of
right,
November,
okay.
I'll be
Right
moving
away.
into a Toys for Tots facility somewhere. So call me if you got a facility I could use this year for Toys for Tots. So yeah, it's coming up quick.
And we'll have you guys back again, talk about that.
That's correct. I hope so.
great.
One final question or thing to ask about, a little history lesson. Leathernecks. What's the term come from? Where does that come from? Southern Indiana.
You want to tell us about what
Leathernecks.
it means?
I think I kind of know because
Well, according to
Legend.
lore, according to legend, the tall leather collars that the Marines wore on ship were to prevent them from getting their heads chopped off by swords. But it was
They were-
it was
okay.
It was a leather stiff
tall
collar.
collar.
it was a tall leather collar to prevent sword cuts.
interesting.
So-
Because they served on the ships
Yeah,
in the early times.
yes.
And-
Well, originally Marines were put up in the crow's nest
Or seagoing
as
Marines.
snipers to keep the sailors in line.
They were known as seagoing Marines, is what they
Okay,
were known
right.
for.
Yeah.
And then that was part of the uniform, that leather stock collar.
Okay. And now the Marine Corps is everything. You have planes, you have helicopters, you
Air,
have
land, and
boats,
sea.
you
Air,
have-
land, and sea,
air, land,
that's right.
Wow. All right.
In every climbing place.
As always, gentlemen, thank you for your service, but thank you for your continued service as Marines to the community now and to fellow veterans. Joining us in the studio were Pat Moriarty, also joining us, Dave Englert. Remember, the Golf Scramble's coming up October 9th. Please make a donation in some way to them if you can by going to their website, sildmarines.com, or go to the ball, which is November 6th. However, registration must be done by October 23rd. And again, you can go to sildmarines.com to their website to find out more about information about this. Or if you'd like to be in some way involved in Toys for Tots, help out, make donations, all of that is through that website. Gentlemen, thank you.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you for watching 18WJTS Inform. We are local people watching local people.